Well, welcome back, everyone. It goes without saying that helping our veterans and all the issues that they face when they come back home is just paramount importance to building the community and lending a hand to people that in need. As you know, we've been covering a lot of things concerning an organization called VETHELP. Here in Saratoga County, the mayor's office has done a lot to accommodate the needs of the organization, and the organization itself just keeps growing and offering the kinds of services that the men and women returning from service need when they try to enter society again. Joining me today are the two drivers of the organization. I've got Don Little here, who's the head of the VET program, and I've got Terrence Clare, who's a senior case manager. So first, welcome, guys.
Great to be here.
Otherwise known as the Checker Brothers. Okay, we won't go near that one. I asked them to come in because we're going into the time of year. The weather's changing, things are happening, vets are coming home, holiday season, a lot of things are going on. Why don't I start with you, Don? Let's just give our viewers just a quick synopsis. VETHELP, what do you do?
Well, it's in our name, is VETHELP, Veterans Housing Employment
Services.
Life Skills Programs.
Right.
And that's what we do. We help veterans find housing. We help them find employment. We help them with their life skill needs. And that could be from anything from medical to
education. Right, sure.
Yes.
Any of those kinds of things. I want to cycle back on the first one because it's one that, I don't know about you, but the whole idea that if you come back from serving the country and you're homeless, I mean, now you're a senior case manager, Terrence, right? Isn't that the primary driver here with VETHELP, is to make certain that these people don't fall through the cracks?
Absolutely. We put out our hand as soon as we see them.
Right.
And we do see them daily. We have many walk-ins as well as referrals from various veteran agencies and community-based agencies in the area.
Right. Now you've got two homes.
Correct.
That are dedicated to helping the homeless vets, men and women. These are located in Ballston Spa, right?
Right. The women's house, called the Guardian House,
right,
is located at 1214 Saratoga Road, which is Route 50.
Yes.
About 3 miles directly south from the men's home, which is adjoins the county buildings right in downtown Ballston Spa. And
you just said, I think the trigger here is that these people are knocking on your door every day. What are you seeing?
Obviously, both men and women.
Yeah, sure.
And not only single men and women, but families.
Right. Important to note that.
Yes, it is. And we have just secured recently a grant for supportive services for veterans and families that Don has been heading up, and we have a staff that does just that, both Saratoga County along with Washington and Warren. And we do come to the mayor's office or to City Hall every Tuesday
right,
in order to get the word out to any struggling veteran.
Well, you know, we had Mayor Yepsen was on recently in an interview, and we were talking about VETHELP. And I just wanted to make certain our viewers know about that. Every Tuesday morning, there's a room that's dedicated over at City Hall, right here in downtown Saratoga, where vets can come to seek help, advice, have a conversation, get the ball rolling on something. Because you realize that a lot of these vets, they don't know where to turn, you know, and knowing that there's a place that they could go to on a Tuesday morning and start the process, I think is very important. Homelessness being sort of the centerpiece here, and not only for a single man or woman coming back, but their families as well. Where's the common thread here in terms of what they need?
Support.
Yeah, got it.
Some empathy, which, as most of our most of our staff are veterans, we have that. The homogenous group thing, people with the same backgrounds can help one another.
You talk about helping one another. The guys were telling me before we went on air, I asked, how many staff members do you have? He said, they've got 9 staff members, mostly vets.
Yes.
You know, that's that whole idea that you've been through the experience yourself. There's a common language that's spoken there. You know what I mean? We've got a fundraiser that's coming up in February. Now that's a big one. That's going to be at City Hall here in Saratoga. Is that correct? Good. Give me just a breakdown on what that's about.
Go ahead, Don.
Why don't you go?
All right. Well, we're kicking off a project. We'd like to build some affordable housing for veterans in Saratoga County. On the property where the Guardian House is, we have 3.5 acres.
Great.
And we are embarking on this project to get some funding together to get some apartments that are affordable for veterans with disabilities and as well as families.
Got it. And of course, we will give you the information on how to contact them, because at this time of year, you don't need a big fundraiser in February to contribute, and you guys need the help constantly, right? Because these people are coming to your doorstep every single day. You know, before we went on air, I said to the guys, I said, you know, this is a wonderful success story in a lot of ways, right? And I said, give me an example, and they got like 900 examples. So, but you did mention that one guy to me. What was that?
He came to us homeless, and he had no employment. He had an alcohol problem, and he also had some physical problems. We got him the services that he needed at the VA by getting him registered for health care. And while getting his teeth fixed, a big issue for a lot of people, they found that he had some cancer. And as a result of that, he had to undergo chemotherapy and radiation, and took the bus down to the VA every day and never missed a day and never missed a beat in the house. He finished. He finished our program. He remained sober and had his own apartment when he passed away, which you know just left a smile on his face. He had completed you know 180 degrees from where he came from, which is our goal with all the veterans.
Mission accomplished.
Thank you.
Right, you know what I mean? That's, boy, plenty of these kinds of stories. Again, what we'd like you to do is, you know, really consider what you can do to help this organization. And we're out of time, but I want to wrap it up with one thing. I asked them, what drives you to do this? And you think if you're a vet yourself that, you know, you want to share, because that's a shared experience and everything else. But it really struck me when you guys said it was a privilege to help them. Think of it that way. It's a privilege to help these men and women who have served and come back and help. Boy, hats off to you guys. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
We're going to be checking in with you on a regular basis. This program over the winter that's kicking in on these Tuesday mornings here, we want to know how that's doing. And when this fundraiser is getting a little closer, we'll get you in again and talk about that. So happy holidays to you.
Thanks, Jesse.
Thank you, Jesse.
Great to have you. To see this interview again, please head to our website, LookTVOnline.com.